Welcome back. Once again, a big thank you to Anita Lopez for spending some time with us in our first segment. As we said, Hollywood serves as the backdrop to an event that's coming up on Tuesday in Maumee at the Maumee Indoor Theater. The whole goal of this is to provide some support. It's a fundraising effort for charities in the region. We're talking the Armed Forces, also Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northwest Ohio, Children's Miracle Network, and the Daughter Project. And we've got individuals here with us on the roundtable today to talk about that event coming up on Tuesday night. Let me introduce our guests to you. First, Matthew Moses. He is the event coordinator for this Impact Movie Night. Jeff Wilbarger is director of the Daughter Project here in town. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Also, Montina Gordon. She is the vice president of operations for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Northwest Ohio. And last but not least, Pam Hayes, president of the Armed Forces. Matt, as we talk about this event, this is the first time you guys are doing something like this. Young Professionals Organization in Maumee looking to really reach out, get the message out of these charities.
Yeah, actually, it's the first of a kind of event for our area, and really we wanted to just bring several different organizations in our community that were all impacting our area in some way. So one of the greatest things about this event is just getting several of the different community leaders together to work together and really help make a difference to our community in one night. It's
a free event. You're getting people in here free of charge, but it is a fundraising event. So there's kind of an understanding there that, yeah, we're bringing you in, but we've got a message and we do have a goal.
Yeah, I mean, it was set up as a fundraiser from the very beginning, but we also want to make it clear that we're putting our trust in the community, which is why it is a free event. The ways that we're raising money for the event is we have some local businesses that have stepped up and made pledge and match sponsorships. And we will be asking for donations for the event attendees as well. But ultimately, it's just about creating awareness as it is about raising funds for these organizations.
These organizations in particular, obviously there are a number of charities around the area. How were these selected?
Well,
specifically?
Yeah, these organizations specifically are all impacting our area in some way. So though they all have different causes, they all very much coordinate in similar fashion. So for instance, we have organizations like the Daughter Project that are helping to fight human sex trafficking in our area and offer support in that capacity. And then we have Big Brothers Big Sisters who are offering mentorships to children growing up in our community that ultimately one day will be the business leaders of our community.
Sure.
And not to mention as well the other two organizations, the Armed Forces, which offer support for veterans that have served our country and are struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injury. And then of course the Children's Miracle Network who do some great things for children that are suffering from both terminal and temporary illnesses.
Okay, great job with the summary right there. Montina, let's talk a little bit. Let's start with your organization, Big Brothers Big Sisters. And the fact remains you've got a number of kids out there that need mentors.
Yes,
and the need never goes away.
Never goes away. We currently have 650 matches made, which are annual match relationships, but we have 250 youth that are still on the wait list to be matched with volunteers. And our main goal is to get volunteers in the community to understand that there's a huge need. Not only do we need the funds to support the matches, because it takes about $1,000 a year to support a match for 1 year, but we still have a rotation. We can match one kid and we have 5 more kids that will come into our agency to still need that positive role model in their life.
Now folks, the cool thing about this event is the fact that we used Hollywood as a backdrop. We told you about that. Each of these organizations is kind of pairing itself with a movie to be seen at the Maumee Indoor Theater that night. The event starts at 6 o'clock, but you guys have selected The Blind Side, which obviously got rave reviews, made tons of money, but there's a real message there that reflects what you guys are doing as a mission.
Right. Well, first we have to thank Matt for that. He's also one of our big brothers, as well as myself as being a big sisters, and it just mushed together perfectly. To take an individual that does not have parents in their lives, a positive role people in their life, and then an individual that just want to make a difference in somebody's life, and then he just grew up and blew up to be a huge impact and positive person in the community in itself. So that's what we need our people in the area to understand, that they can do the same thing with the kids that's on our wait list.
Going from reality to
Yes.
our reality.
Yep.
Jeff, obviously over the past couple of days, over the weekend, you guys had a huge comedy event, and it just kind of cascades right into this event Tuesday night. We have done so many stories here at 13 ABC when it comes to human trafficking, and obviously the Daughter Project kind of looked for this opportunity to get out the message even more.
Right, absolutely. I was really excited. I mean, we're just blessed that Matthew got a hold of us. We're very glad to be part of the other charities they've chosen, because there's just so much need out there in so many different ways, and we're each unique in what we do, and I'm excited about going there. It's a very creative event, and as Matthew said, there's a fundraising component to it, but for us, we're more excited about the awareness part. People need to know, be aware of the problems that we're trying to address. Sex trafficking is a major problem in Toledo.
You guys picked a documentary to show.
That's right. It's called Sex and Money. It's a very well done and excellent documentary, and it shows realistically. I mean, it was a group that traveled across the country and interviewed all the top experts on trafficking, and really it gives you a good look at what trafficking is all about, and hopefully will inspire people to want to get involved to help.
Pam, people get confused. They call it the armed forces. That's not your units. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the arms forces. And as Matt did a great summary of all of your organizations, but tell a little more about what you guys are doing here in the area.
Well, as we probably have all heard on the news a lot, is that traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress are huge issues facing our military. And being a severe traumatic brain injury survivor myself, I do understand at a very intimate level of the struggles of learning to live a life with these invisible wounds that other people don't see. And because of that, many times those who have these wounds are silently suffering. They're at home suffering. They're not reaching out for the help they need because the system is so convoluted. It's so difficult for them to even know where to begin and then to follow up with services. So we're there providing a similar type of mentorship, we call it life navigation coaching, to be able to help them through whatever issue it is. And a big part of what we do, and the reason I'm so grateful to the Society of Young Professionals for including us in this, is that we rely on the community to help our veterans, because why not? When 97% of us benefit from the 3% that served, it just seems natural to give back.
You guys selected War Torn 1861 to 2010, an HBO documentary to show folks.
Correct. And you know, traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress did not start just in the new wars, you know, in Iraq and Afghanistan. It's been going on. The price that our military have paid so that all of us can have the organizations we have, all of us can speak freely on the media, have been paved. That path has been paved because of the blood, sweat, and tears of our military. And for many years, and still today, those tears are not heard, but they're there. And so this movie is an award-winning movie by HBO, documentary that tells us about the years of war from the past to the beginning, to see how far we've come, but also to drive home how far we have to go. And I wish there was a movie out about brain injury, but unfortunately not yet, but there is one coming out next year that I'll be in. So.
Okay. Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
No kidding.
By a great film editor from Criminal Minds.
We don't want to forget Children's Miracle Network, as we mentioned. They will be tag teaming the project with My Sister's Keeper, that movie, showing that Hollywood feature. Matt, we've got a graphic. We can show people at home the specifics of the night as we set the stage here on the Sunday for Tuesday. Talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, you know, the event's going to start, like you said, at 6 o'clock. We are taking RSVPs because this event is open to the public. It's first come, first serve. But we have offered through our website an ability to RSVP a seat to guarantee yourself a position at your favorite movie.
That website again?
The website is impactmovienight.wordpress.com.
Okay, and we've been showing it to you there at home a little bit, and you click on that ticket, and that will set you up pretty much with getting the information you need and maybe reserving your seat.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming.
Email me and we'll save you a seat.
You know, all of these organizations around town, folks, they are here day in and day out. It's events like this that bring our awareness to them, but the work doesn't stop just on Tuesday night or even here at the table. So we want to say a big thank you to organizations like the Young Professionals in Maumee for coming together and bringing all of these groups together. And obviously, it's almost free advertising for you folks to
Right.
get your message out as
It
well.
is.
So good luck with the evening. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Matthew, and thank you all of you. Stay right there. We will wrap things up for this Sunday right after this.